Life Study of Genesis Message 4 God's Restoration and Further Creation Process. In the last message, we covered 6 points, including 3 comings and 3 separations. The Spirit came, the Word of God came, and the light came. As a result of this, there were 3 separations. Light was separated from darkness. The waters above were separated from the waters below, and the dry land was separated from the dead waters. By these 3 separations, the dry land emerged out of the waters of death on the 3rd day, the day of resurrection. The Lord Jesus is the dry land who came out of the death water. He was resurrected that he might regenerate us. In the Old Testament, the land typifies Christ as the generating source. This land was buried beneath the waters of death and appeared again on the 3rd day. As the record of the Old Testament reveals, every kind of life was produced out of this land. The plant life, the animal life, and even the human life came out of the earth. Man was made from the dust of the earth. This typifies that every kind of life comes out of Christ. After the fall of humanity and during the time of Noah, the land was once again covered by the waters of death, signifying that man was severed from Christ. Humanity was severed from the enjoyment of the good land. After this, the land was recovered again. The land was recovered until the day of Babel, when man fell even further and the whole human race rose up in rebellion against God. Thus, God called out a race with Abraham as a father to enter into the highland, the good land of Canaan. This good land also signifies Christ. Abraham was called out of Babel into the good land. We have been called out of rebellion into Christ, our good land. Now this good land is ours, ready to produce life. The plant life was generated. The plant life on the land was generated. The lowest life, a life without consciousness, came into existence. This is the generating of life and happened on the 3rd day, after the land emerged out of the death water. At that time there was no growth of life, only the lowest form of life, a life without any consciousness. If we talk to the grass or to the trees, the grass cannot understand, and the trees will not react because they have no feeling, no consciousness. They have no emotion, thought, or will, because they are lives without any consciousness. This is the lowest life. When we received Christ into us, Christ appeared out of the death water within us. Christ appeared and now we have life and generating of life. We are saved and we have life. At the time we were saved, we received the life, but the life within us was very low. This is signified in the record of Genesis by the life of the grass, the life of the herbs, and the life of the fruit trees.